This is the WMAY Morning News Feed. I'm Greg Bishop. I'm telling you how you can get your kids involved in soccer. A lot of sports have been put on hold, but they're starting back up, and the YMCA has something going on for spring soccer. And joining us right now is the sports director at the Y, Matthew Eck. Matt, thanks for taking time with us this morning. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing great today. How about yourself?
Thumbs up. And I know that there's a lot of kids out there and a lot of parents, too, that want their kids to get out of the house, and this is an awesome opportunity for them to be able to take advantage of.
That's correct. It sure is. We're really excited about this spring, and we can't wait to get going. It starts off April 16th, so can't be more excited right now.
So, if parents do want to get involved, what do they have to do to ensure that their kids get on the field?
So right now we are doing something new. We have our registration is available online or in person at either YMCA in Springfield. I know in the past we had to mail in different forms and submit them, but now we're able to do that solely online through our website.
And is that the only thing that's different this year than last year?
We have a few things that are going to be different this year. One of those things is we're making a lot of the field sizes smaller, and what that does is it makes the kids have a lot more touches on the ball and ultimately develops their skill. So by shrinking the field sizes and the amount of players playing at one time, as well as the overall roster, the kid's going to get more touches on the ball, which will help their skill development. We've also moved our U14 over to Friday nights. We know there's a lot of middle school activities happening on the weekends. So we hope that moving the U14 league, targeting those middle school kids and having them play on Friday nights, and hopefully we can get a lot of the teams coming that way. We do have our 3-year-old division on Friday nights as well. And right now we have a lot of volunteers, and we want to give back to some of the volunteer coaches that are putting in a lot of time and effort into making their teams successful. So if a volunteer head coach is committed to the season, they're able to get a fully reimbursed credit to their account for future use. And something else that we're going to be doing differently this year is providing the coaches with lessons and tools for them to be able to feel like they have the resources available and the need to succeed for their team.
The youth soccer program going on, the applications being accepted, and that starts up in April. We're talking with Matthew Eck. He is the sports director at the YMCA. And as you said, this is for kids 3 to 14 years old. 3 years old? What kind of motor skills do they need? Or is it just kind of, put them out there and see what they accomplish?
Well, a lot of times at this age, it can be a little bit tricky to have their focus for a lot of the time. So we have a lot of volunteers that help out during this stage and ensure that they're getting a lot of touches on the ball to help their skill, and also having a lot of exercise and really just increasing their social skills at this time too, which is wonderful for their development.
It's pretty incredible, especially after the year we've had, Matthew, about COVID-19 and the lack of sports. Do you anticipate this being pretty popular? And is there a cap on how many people can participate in this?
We have a huge field over at the UIS fields right now. So we're anticipating a lot of people joining this year, and we're getting the fields ready as we speak in the coming weeks. So there isn't necessarily a limit. And the more people, the merrier in this case. So we're really excited.
If people need more information, where can they find it?
They can find it on our website. They can contact me if they have any additional questions. We do have all of our guidelines on our sports pages, and there you're able to find the registration available as well.
We're talking about the Youth Spring Soccer League with the YMCA, and they're taking applications now and getting parents lined up to have their 3 to 14-year-olds play on a league for soccer, and that's going to be happening at the UIS soccer fields with the YMCA. What else do people need to know about this? Is there a fee? What kind of equipment do they need to prepare for? Is that going to be offered up for them?
There's a fee associated with this. For for members, we have $64, and for non-members, it's $79. All they need to bring is our cleats if they have them. They're not required. They do need to have shin guards ready, and as well as most of the divisions will be given a free T-shirt as well. So we're really excited about that aspect too. That's something different this year, and they just need to become prepared to play and to have fun.
Well, I like the idea too of shrinking the fields a bit, so that there's more interaction between the players and the ball, and it does help their motor skills and advance their skills, so that they could move on to high school and play soccer, for instance. So when it comes to the league itself, is this just games with others that are part of this program, or are you guys having kind of like a travel type of program?
At this time now, we're playing a lot of our games within the league itself. So we don't do a lot of outside travel. The games will be played at one location at the UIS soccer fields. And really, our volunteers, our coaches are getting new resources that they may not have had in the past to focus in on their development, specific for each age category too. So, technique isn't necessarily stressed when they're 3 years old, but I want to make sure that they're able to do all the proper functions of playing soccer by age 8 and by age 10 as well. So we're really excited to provide all these resources for the coaches and to give them a little bit of education this year.
The YMCA Spring Soccer League, they will be starting up here soon. You can get your 3-year-old or 14-year-old and the kids in between involved in this. Matthew Eck, sports director with the YMCA. One last time here, when does this start and how can people get their kids registered?
So the registration is available online, or you can go into any YMCA to register. Our registration deadline does close March 16th, and the season begins April 16th.
Great. So that deadline's coming up. Matthew Eck, YMCA sports director. Greatly appreciate you taking time with us here on the WMAY morning news feed, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.